Hey guys, welcome to the first ever episode of the Health Conscious Dog Mom. We wanted to take this first episode to do a little bit of an introduction. We're going to tell you guys what our goal is with this channel, talk a little bit about us and how this idea of the Health Conscious Dog Mom and to get well together with your dog came about. So to start, my name is Stephanie. This right here is my Golden Retriever Summit. He is 4 years old. You'll be seeing him featured on our Instagram, a lot on this YouTube channel. He really is a lot of the inspiration behind this idea. I'm a certified exercise physiologist and personal trainer. Now, the Health Conscious Dog Mom puts a little bit of a spin on conventional personal training and health coaching. So I'm going to split this video into two parts. Part one is going to be talking about dog mom wellness. So how us as dog moms can achieve wellness, and then we'll kind of switch gears and talk a little bit about our dogs and how they can achieve wellness too, and why preventative health is so important for our dogs as well, even though it's not talked about as much in veterinary medicine. So when I first started my career, I was a health coach. I worked for 2 different companies. So as we would get further into the program, we would always start to set small exercise goals. Exercise goals were the goals that the majority of my clients would fall short of every single week. Every single week, no matter how small the goal was. So I started thinking about why this was, where the disconnect was, how I could help my clients, what it was that was keeping them from exercising, and I came up with 2 very important points, and these 2 very important points are backing the Health Conscious Dog Mom. Number 1 is accountability. So they were with me once a week for 30 minutes, which was helpful with accountability, knowing that they had to come talk to me. But I wasn't there every single day. I wasn't there to hold their hand and coach them and get through the exercise. So that was number 1, definitely accountability. Number 2 is expectation. So in a world of fitness models and CrossFit and bodybuilders and people utilizing all this great equipment that we have at the gym, it can be scary to those of us that don't look that way or that don't want to exercise that way. So what I found is that people would build up these expectations of what a fitness program is supposed to look like. More often than not, be confused by that fitness program, and rather than doing something smaller or a little less intense, it would just be no activity at all. It would kind of be that all or nothing. So the Health Conscious Dog Mom is here for us to go back to the basics. What do I mean by basics? So there is no wrong way to exercise. You know, I'm a personal trainer. I love structured exercise programs. I create them for a living, okay? But that's not everyone's goal. Everyone's goal isn't to lose weight. Everyone's goal isn't to be a bodybuilder or do CrossFit or whatever it may be. And with the fitness industry kind of just shining light on all these new fitness fads, it makes the rest of us anxious or nervous. Exercise is movement, and that's what we're here to teach, to coach, and to motivate. Exercise does not have to be going to the gym. It does not have to be lifting super heavy weights or doing interval training or HIIT. It doesn't have to be that. Exercise is movement. Our bodies are designed to move, and our society is becoming less and less active. It's why we have chronic back pain, it's why we're overweight, it's why our neck hurts, it's why we're stressed beyond belief, and it's why diseases like cancer and heart disease are going through the roof. I would even say it's partially why so much of our society is anxious and depressed. It's not moving. We weren't designed to be still. So, including dogs in our exercise program is definitely going to help us get back to the basics. Most dogs, there's a few awesome CrossFit gyms that'll let you bring your dogs, but most gyms you can't bring your dog to. So we're really going to emphasize just getting outside and moving and being with your dog. It sounds simple, but it's back to the basics, and that's what we want. We want to help increase activity in our society and increase wellness. Okay, so dogs are also going to help with the accountability factor, that number 1 point of why people don't exercise. So I'm sure most of you are dog moms that are watching me, and you know that your dog gets into a routine, whether it be what time they wake up in the morning, what time they go to bed, what time they're eating most specifically usually. I know I get the 5 o'clock dinner daggers if food isn't in his bowl at 5 o'clock. Point is that once you get into an exercise routine with your dogs, they will not forget it, and they will make sure that you get your butt out the door and get walking, get running, get hiking, whatever it may be. This guy is the biggest accountability partner to me. I'm a personal trainer, and after training all day, sometimes I don't want to do a structured workout myself. This guy gets me moving. So shifting gears a little bit into the canine wellness portion. This is really important to me. Preventative health is not really talked about in the field of veterinary medicine. And it's something that I've really become passionate about with Summit. You know, I grew up in a family with dogs. I always had dogs, always had golden retrievers. And my family treated their dogs like family. Lost both of the Goldens too young to cancer. Again, we treated our dogs like family. Our one dog received treatment at University of Pennsylvania. And the only reason I'm mentioning that is because it's not the lack of care, it's the lack of knowledge. We were buying high quality kibble, which come to find out is not all that high quality. Milk bones, they've been around forever, so they must be okay, right? Not necessarily. Vaccinating with the regular veterinary protocols, which isn't always right either. We're going to talk a lot about getting titer tests done, which is what I do for Summit now. And what people don't know or don't realize is that veterinarians are seeing dogs and their owners have the same exact health conditions. Obesity, diabetes, both very common in dogs and their owners. And then at the top of the list, dogs and humans are both dying the most from the same diseases, heart disease and cancer. What's causing them? The same thing. Humans eating too much processed food, lack of activity, toxins in our environment. Dogs eating commercial processed dog food every single day, not getting enough activity, toxins. So there's a lot that goes into lifestyle, but canine wellness and human wellness correspond so much. I know you dog moms out there know what effect dogs have on your wellness. I know for him, he is the light to my day. Seriously, it's hard to have a bad day when you have a dog with you. And we're going to talk about a lot about that too. Stress relief, depression, anxiety, nutrition, toxins, and different things that I just didn't know. But after losing dogs to cancer, after experiencing that heartache, when I got him, I was determined that it was going to be different and I was going to give him the best possible outcome. If you're not someone that wants to do fresh food, we're also going to talk about what to look for in commercial pet food, how to add fresh food toppers to your dog's day, why it's important. I also want to mention that I am not a veterinarian, I am not a canine nutritionist, but I do have a science degree, and that foundation has allowed me to sort through all the BS, because there's a lot of BS out there when it comes to healthy living for humans and for dogs. You know, things that are marketed as healthy and screaming healthy on the label, you flip it over and read the ingredients and it's the farthest thing from healthy. I will not be giving out exact guidelines of how your dog should be eating or what they should be eating. Our dog's portion is just going to be educating. It's going to be eye-opening. It's going to give you different ideas, different recipes. Really just a one-stop human and canine wellness shop. Really getting healthy together, kind of like a mommy and me type thing. And that's really what our goal is. We want to have a lot of fun with this. We want to educate people on what's in their food, what's in dog food, and how to live an active and healthy lifestyle and letting your dog do it for you and help you through it. So I know I have a lot of other passionate dog moms out there, and I can't wait to get to know you guys. If there's anything you want me to cover specifically in our episodes, please leave a comment, please message me. Follow us on social media. There'll be tons of hiking pictures, tons of adventure pictures, day in the life of dog moms, nutrition, recipe, what I eat, what he eats. We're just gonna give it to you guys all. It was a long journey for us to get here. We've had a lot of education and we really just want to shorten it up and make it easy and fun for you guys. For those that have stayed with me, I appreciate it so much. Subscribe to our page, like our page, go follow us on Instagram. You'll see tons and tons of more pictures of Summit. He looks a lot happier on Instagram because he's usually hiking. So that's what we're gonna do right now actually, and we can't wait to get to know you guys each week.